Hello, I'm ABX Toy Cat, and today I'm going to be playing an entire round of zombies, an entire game of zombies, using just one weapon, and that is the launcher. For whatever reason, in this game, you can choose to start with any weapon, an M16, a pistol if you really want, a knife, or a launcher. A launcher that would have been a terrible decision in any other Call of Duty game, but it's made much better by the ammo caches you can find in this one. So, interestingly enough, you can actually buy ammo in this game, and as you can see, it's only $2.50, even for an RPG, which means a weapon that would otherwise be useless in other games because of ammo concerns actually might have some value in this one. Also, we're going to be mostly using it for melee in the first few rounds here anyway, so it's going to be a lot of fun. This is going to be a very wild experience. I'm looking forward to pack-a-punching the RPG. I'm looking forward to really just going for a whole journey using this weapon that I... you just don't get to do in previous games, because in previous games also, using a launcher was a bad idea because you get way fewer points than if you just used, a knife, or if you used a point gun, because every bullet you used to, shoot used to do a point of damage. Now instead, it's just when you get a kill, you get some points. So obviously, it's better to get melee kills because we get an extra 25 points. But otherwise, it's not a huge downside to using the launcher in terms of points. And so that's why this is going to be a fun experience, in my opinion, because I'm going to whack people with an RPG, and it's just an experience that is genuinely useful, especially if you're trying to get camos for all the guns or all the launchers or whatever else. And yeah, I'm going to have a lot of fun seeing what this weapon is like, especially Pack-a-Punch. I just really don't have any expectation going in, and that should make for a fun time. You know, low expectations make high results. That is what people always tell me. So yeah, in these zombies videos, we often go very, deep very early. So instead, how about we talk about something that I really enjoy, that we can't usually talk about on one of the other channels about someone being sarcastic and like, ho ho ho, but I don't like the way your hair looks, and therefore you must not like showering. But I like, especially when I've led a really nice shower, sometimes I'm like sad that you can only realistically shower once a day. I know some people are like twice a day showerers, but like, you especially don't have to shower your hair more than that because it messes with it or whatever. But like, I've got a shower at this Airbnb that I'm at for another few hours before leaving. As you see this video, I've already left. It's sad. But there is a shower here that I just really like. It's got a shower head that like aggressively hits your head. It feels like you're being assaulted by the shower head, and it's like mounted in the ceiling too. So it's like, it's really good. I like that. It's like extra clean, you know, like all the way in. I love it, and also it's like the other thing I love. This is a rare feature in a shower, but I love it so much when it happens. It's also got a it's like the entire room is a shower. Did one RPG not kill a zombie? Jesus, this is, you know, maybe this was a worse idea than I thought. maybe I've made a terrible mistake with all of this. You know, it was probably just like a lack of a direct hit. I'm sure if there we go, that was good. If we ignore the fact that it took away half my health, that was a wonderful thing. But yeah, I love when it's like the entire room is a shower room. So it's kind of like a bathtub, except a room-sized bathtub. And you know, the downside of that is the toilet paper in that bathroom got very wet because, I mean, when you have a shower, there's steam everywhere, and when that steam settles and evaporates, condensates. I don't know the difference, honestly. But you know, I should know the difference, shouldn't I? I should learn perhaps how to do that better. Just like I've been, playing a lot of zombies, picking up some skills since the last few videos that hopefully you'll notice as I don't go down on round 13. As the curse of this channel seems to have suggested so far. But yeah, I'm gonna really enjoy a shower tonight. And it's weird. Like I've actively looked forward to that like multiple times. I've been like, oh man, I'm leaving tomorrow, so I can shower tonight or I can shower tomorrow morning. There's no point showering both, right? That seems absurd. That seems over the top ridiculous. But yeah, I'm gonna miss it. You ever miss a shower? That's also probably a weird me-specific thing. So, since there's my casual level conversation, we'll continue it on because, you know, I went to a Whole Foods earlier, which is a very like American convenience store. I know most people in America don't go there. I don't think most people in the world, most people in America can't afford to go there. Most people in the world certainly cannot, because Whole Foods is very expensive. Oh god, yeah, we need to get better at just aiming this thing in such a way that it doesn't kill me. I don't know why it's such a rough weapon, by the way. Like, maybe it's because of the fact that you can spawn with it, they had to nerf it. But compared to previous games, this is such tragic, like, ability to kill. Also, as soon as I finish, of course there's a max ammo. Of course the game has to punish me for being responsible and buying ammo. But yeah, so I was in Whole Foods. It's very expensive, and I was in one of the yards. One of the things that, like, even though there are some things I really like about Whole Foods, like fresh food and stuff like that, they also do a lot of pandering to like every single crowd under the sun. Like, oh, you like non-GMO? There's a whole aisle of things that yell that they're organic and farm grass-fed. Oh yeah, I'm excited to know what my animal, you know, like there's lots of things that are exciting for some small subsect of people so they can feel good about whatever's going on there. Like the whole organic thing. Organic to me is like a big marketing buzz term. And you know, a lot of people when they, you know, because same with non-GMO. When I see something non-GMO, I actively choose not to buy it. I don't want to reward that, you know, like that kind of like ignoring I guess science, but like I don't reward that. Like, you know, if you say you're non-GMO, okay, not for me. I would like you to genetically modify your food so that it's better for me. You know, even if you just genetically modify it in such a way that you get more food per square meter of field or whatever, that's also good for me because, you know what, the cheaper my food is, the better. I don't want unnecessarily expensive or unnecessarily unsafe food. Oh yeah. Okay, I should not have used the stem, but you know, desperate times call for desperate. So yeah, we're gonna use these double points and just desperately. Oh man, the preload time on this does not constitute much. So unlike the knife, which is like objectively a great weapon to use because you always get, you know, like the execution kill, the extra points for like a critical hit. The rocket launcher is exactly the opposite. You can never get a critical hit. Best I can tell. Yeah, that. If there is one, I don't know about it. So I guess I want to wholeheartedly not recommend it for those purposes. Let's attach all these. Don't need it for insta-kill, but we might as well, right? Run around, knife some zombies with an RPG. Always a fun phrase. But yeah. So you know, basically, I think GMO-free is a buzz term. It's technically correct that they will try and make foods that aren't that. Although in reality, you can never truly make GMO-free. You know, like every food is genetically modified at some point. Like carrots aren't purple anymore, so therefore any carrot you get that is orange is at some point genetically modified. It's just what we realistically mean is like, oh yeah, I don't like modern modification. I like the progress we made in the past, but I want to kind of keep it how it is now. That's kind of it sounds absurd, but that is kind of a element of a lot of conservatism, right? Like, progress is really good for the first X number of years of your life, and then after that, progress becomes a bad thing. Like, you know, why don't we go back to how things used to be? Because, you know, there's the things that were worse before, you have nostalgia for. Nostalgia allows you to like things that are worse. That's one of the worst flaws in it, I think. Yeah, I really need to get better at grouping them together because the explosion range on this RPG is just so tragic. It's always enough to hurt me when I shoot it at close range, but it's never enough to finish off a zombie. See, right? Got another 75 points of damage.
Frag the zombie.
Very bizarre weapon, but I guess we should actually go around the map and start with the whole process of pack-a-punching it and everything, because I think we've almost got enough money. We can choose between Juggernaut and Pack-a-Punch, and you know what? I'm choosing Juggernaut, because actually no, I'm choosing Pack-a-Punch. We'll get Juggernaut later. I would much rather... Actually, wait, let's do this. Oh yeah, look at those 2 90-point things. It's interesting, because in later rounds, if this takes too many bullets to kill, I actually would like... you could actually lose points on the RPG. Unless it has a bigger ammo cache when you upgrade it. Again, I have no idea how any of this works. This is my first time using a launcher in Zombies. It seems ridiculous that the game even lets you, but that's half the fun, isn't it? But so yeah, I think I think when you look at you know, GMO-free or whatever, it's clearly a marketing term that works for some people. And if you're like me and you don't care much about GMOs too much, you know, if you're not. Also, wait, whatever, you know, why'd I come in one hit? Was he weakened or something? He didn't look weakened, but maybe I just didn't see. I'm gonna go buy some stims also, because if I'm gonna be doing a lot of this RPG stuff, I'm gonna be hurting myself a lot. I'm gonna need some stims, so let's make sure we have some of those. Also, I think Speed Cola might be yeah, but I think this might be the best weapon in the game to have Speed Cola with. Not that I can have it right now, but it's a good thing to consider, right? A good thing. So, yeah, I think it's a marketing term, and a lot of people who are kind of, let's say you're like me, because I don't actually mind if you're in the camp of, I don't mind particularly, usually if you're in the camp of people who don't hate, you know, I don't mind if you're in the camp of people who think GMO-free is great, because, you know, there are probably some situations where humans have genetically modified something and made it significantly worse or awful or whatever else you might be thinking of or terrified for. I'm sure those situations exist. If you're fearful for them and GMO-free works for you, then that's great. And that's where I wanted to go with this, because to me, my instinctive thought when I walk through Whole Foods, if you don't know Whole Foods, it's a wildly expensive supermarket, by the way. Like, it costs $12 for like not even a gallon of orange juice, but like it costs $12 for an amount of orange juice. I don't know what the amount is, but it's basically like several multiples of what you'd expect. And when you buy it, even though I could never spend $12 on orange juice, just to clarify, I think people who do spend $12 on orange juice are getting something that they want. Like, marketing, calling it GMO-free, organic, farm-fed oranges, or whatever, grain-fed oranges. Oh god, okay, I've got to really watch out. But if you used all of those buzzwords, you might think that, like, oh, it's marketers ruining my life again. And marketing is a profession that seems like it's there to sell you things that you're not already going to buy. Therefore, like, the interests of you and the interests of the marketer are always going to be... Also, I injected the stim, but apparently at just the wrong moment, because it just didn't do anything for me. I gotta admit, it's kind of a new one. Oh, 3 plate counts. 1 bullet. That's good. That's good. I'm gonna go back in there real quick, just pick up any stuff that's left. I guess we're not done with the round yet, folks. We've gotta punch some more. Counts. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're good. We're gonna go through the tunnel. Everything's gonna be fine. And then we're gonna get a pack-a-punched RPG. I should probably wait, use up the last of the explosions first. I'm not going to. I need this thing to be upgraded ASAP. I just can't live. Actually, no, I'll get Speed Cola first. I think I'd appreciate Speed Cola. No, I'm going to upgrade it first. I bet the reload time is increased without Speed Cola anyway. I hope if it isn't, then something's gone horribly wrong. But yeah, so marketing seems like it's there to sell you things that you don't already want, and they're it seems awful. Like we have this thing. How we tell stories in society to make things easier? Like, why is that thing there? Oh, because they're just trying to screw you over, man. And that's kind of what we do in marketing a lot. Like, oh yeah, what is marketing? Oh, it's a profession full of people just trying to get one over on the little guy, Like, it's some guy in a suit in a room somewhere just thinking of ways to screw over people like us. Honest, hard-working, whatever adjectives you use to describe yourself. After all that. Yeah, I want to upgrade this weapon. I guess we're going to have to do a full loop of the map if I want to do that. I'd rather not. I guess we can just run them around here. Go back in there. It should be nice and easy. As long as we don't make too many crawlers. Oh god. Yeah, and I guess we can use up the rockets we otherwise wouldn't. Wait. So that's good too. That's great. Yeah, see, round 9, this is still one-hit KO with a knife, by the way. And a rocket-propelled grenade is not enough to kill them. I don't know what logic this is. I don't know what sick, twisted world we live in where a knife can do more damage than an explosion. But we seem to live in it. But yeah, a lot of people, it's one of the easiest, like, messages is like, oh yeah, there's just, there's some people, they they're thinking of ways to screw you, like, they're trying to come up with ways that they can get one over on you, and they can show you who's boss. And it's a fun narrative, and like, ooh, it's got 2 in a clip. I didn't know you could. That doesn't even make any sense. That's the beauty of Pack-a-Punch. It doesn't need to make sense. Oh, and we can actually one-hit KO zombies. You figure it being round. Oh god, what just happened there? Is it like? Do I have to fire both at the same time or something? Let's just punch the zombies. Probably a little dangerous. We're not gonna mind it too much. Hey, good show. I am great at this one. And now let's go buy some Speed Cola. I definitely need Juggernaut more than I need Speed Cola, but that's not something. But yeah, marketers seem... I'm using the right link. That's good. Marketers seem like people who have entirely... Can I get more damage on this? Oh, I can. You better believe I just got a damage upgrade. Maybe that's why it sucked. Maybe with better damage, it's not so bad? Question mark. But yeah, it's very easy to it's a very common meme in society, and not meme in the funny internet picture sense. In the initial sense, like an idea that spreads amongst humans very quickly. It's a very common meme that... Oh, yeah, we need chip. So, man, I don't know how I'm going to even get points of this weapon. I'm going to need to kill a lot of zombies in each burst if I want to... Because it costs 1,000 to refuel, and if I only get 30 rockets every time, that means every one of these rockets... I'm not going to make a huge profit, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Every other weapon, I feel like you can make a pretty hefty profit. So this, break and even, is a... Oh, okay, so you can hip fire the second rocket, you just can't hip fire the first one. I think is how that works. Honestly, you're not pretending I understand how any of this is. That would be a vast overestimation. Wait, can I hip fire this thing? Oh no, I can't. Okay. I thought I might be able to hip fire it while I was, drinking the cola, but I would have been wrong if I thought. But so yeah, going back to what I was getting at before. I think it's a fun narrative. Someone's getting you at one. But I've always said this. But admittedly, I've always worked in advertising. Like I was 14, I ran an advertising site. When right now, the reason I made money on this video, I didn't make much, as you can see from the views, but the reason I made money on this video is because you watched an ad before it. You might not have. For various reasons, but statistically, enough people did that I made a few dollars, bought myself a nice coffee, or a nice GMO-free, grain-fed orange from Whole Foods. Who knows which it is? I don't buy coffees. It is actually significantly more likely. Oh god, let's see. Okay, let's see how many of these it takes to kill. Okay, so we're gonna burst fire every time. Yeah, no, this is just not good. So yeah, there are some weapons that are just objectively better than others in this game, it seems. And the RPG is so close to the bottom of the barrel, it's hilarious. I don't even know how this happens to such a hilariously... Oh, okay, I missed those. That one admittedly right there, that's on me. Okay, so I don't know if I killed him or not, but I like to believe I did. Now we need to go back in there and get the max ammo. And also... get as many kills on these guys as I can. Okay, yeah. Life is dangerous right now, huh? Life is dangerous. Okay, so I've always worked in marketing, so I'm kind of biased. But I feel like marketers are actually people. There are lots of people trying to work out how to sell you products that you probably already want. Like we are, like when you hear something is, because I used to be cynical too. I used to think like, why do we use words like organic? No one ever describes their product as inorganic, so it's kind of it's just a term everyone would use, right? You find the loosest definition to describe something as organic, and then oh god! See, that wasn't fair, in my opinion. But that's okay, not everything is fair in zombies, or perhaps in life. We could make the grand society point. Oh, you can! Hey, we killed him. That was bizarre, but I did do it. Do you think we can get ammo for this thing? Like, frost ammo and stuff like that? Do you think it would work? I guess it would probably work. We're not going to think about it. We're just going to stand up here, and we're going to see if I can spend my entire round 12 blowing up zombies and actually doing a good job at it, Okay, so we obviously need to... Oh, okay. Obviously need to get rid of stuff like that. Obviously gonna need to... Yeah, I cannot spend round 12 standing in one position. I did not have the strength for that. Also, okay, that's always scary when that happens. But yeah, so to go back to a previous thought, I think the idea that the world is out to get you is a very common theme. I would say amongst young people. I think it's like it's an easy, meme in society. It's an easy way of expressing. Okay, yep, 250 kills. That's good stuff. This is my first time using it, by the way, so it's going well for me. If I got 250 kills in a game. It's not going well for my zombie points balance, but who needs zombie points anyway? I mean, apparently me, according to the game. See, I'm going to try and upgrade the ammo on this thing. I'm going to try and get some better armor because I'm going way too close to down. And I'm also going to buy some stims. I need all of these things, and I need them fast. Yeah, this weapon is just too slow, and it doesn't do enough damage. Even as a secondary, I would say, I wouldn't recommend this ever. Like, who is this for? It's for people like me who want to meme around and play an entire game using a terrible weapon. That's the only explanation I can give about why this weapon even exists. Also, I didn't buy the armor because I didn't have enough of the stuff. So yeah, let's try and go down there. Let's see if we can buy some ammo mods. Oh my god, it does! Okay, not what I was expecting, but I'll make it work. I'll make it work. Actually not. Like, let's just see. Let's just... If I can stun that many enemies, that might be a real power, actually. Yeah, I kind of like it. Okay, we can do a hilarious amount of stun damage. We can stun a hilarious number of enemies. That's a big pound. That's a big pound. So yeah, we'll just... every... Oh, there's a door here. Right. Every so often, if we just fire backwards, we can guarantee we'll get some amount of shock. Because I think it recovers every 2 or 4 or 5. It recovers every X number of seconds. So all we have to do is make sure we go back, get those shocking going, and then we can get maximum... I think, therefore, this made one of the better weapons to enchant with the elemental effects. As weird as that is to say. And as inaccurate as that might be. Yeah. we don't know for sure. All I know is we're having a good time. And look at that, like, they just recover from an RPG blast directly to them. This is, I was gonna say enchanted. You know, there goes the Minecraft brain. This is a pack-a-punched weapon.
Picked off a few.
How on earth is it not enough to kill them? That's my only question. How is a pack-a-punched weapon that is explosive in nature? It's an RPG with this few bullets, but it's like, you're not killing things. That's kind of hard. And yeah, so yeah, wouldn't recommend, but it's fun. It's fun. So speaking of things that are not recommended but fun, I too am like, you know what? No one ever describes their stuff as inorganic. Therefore, you know organic is a buzz. Like, if you're informing people, like, you know, information is when you tell people about various trade-offs they can make. If you tell people you can become an astronaut, but, you know, the cost of becoming an astronaut is, you know, it takes years of your life. I don't think it's a particularly great paying job. I've never looked into astronaut salaries, but I feel like the compensation is getting to go to space. I feel like that's got to be a hefty part of it. I feel like, you know, there are many more people better paid than astronauts, but astronauts are paid with the fact that they go to space. That's a really big part of compensation. You know? It's like how if you work in a building, you know, if you get really good healthcare in America. See, I can make American references. If you get good healthcare, you get less money. If you go to space, you get less money because you're going to space. That's the trade-off right there. Okay, makes sense to everyone. Makes sense to everyone. So now, actually, no, I'm going to get stamina up. I don't know if stamina up will take... I believe it will take me all the way up to, like, a pistol speed. Oh, God, please keep me through there. Oh, God, stamina up does nothing for me. I guess it's a percent modifier. Actually, wait, no, we're good. We can sprint. I don't know. I guess it just took a while to kick in. Maybe I was sprinting before I got it, but yeah, it's slightly faster. No, it's not great. I think we can continue our sprinting speed from before. Like, if we have another weapon out, we can use stamina up to have that speed. But, okay, let's fire into the horde. Oh, God, I did all of that, and, oh, man. I have no idea. Oh, yeah, this weapon just does too much damage to you. If you want a good weapon, get one that doesn't hurt your face as you fire it. Or don't, you know? Totally your decision! No! Okay, somehow alive again. It's only a matter of time until this goes horribly wrong, correct? Only a matter of time. But it's okay, as long as no one notices. It's 2 bullets to kill. I need an entire clip of this thing. Or I guess an entire magazine. I think clip is the correct one. But the fact that I need that's done. That's too much. The game has gone too far in its demands from me, I reckon. Also, I need to get back up there to get... Oh, God, I'm not going to be able to. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be able to. I'm dead. But we got 14 rounds in this time. So yeah, the RPG 7 gets hilariously underpowered, hilariously fast. It was round 14, and a single pack-a-punched explosion, one of the 32 it came with, was not enough to kill a zombie. You needed an entire magazine, an entire clip, an entire reload worth, which is a lot in my opinion. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. where we gave that a try. I'm going to play some zombies. This game's addictive, and I'm going to take a shower. It's going to be the best shower. But you know what isn't the best shower? Me showering you with praise. Because I don't do that in my videos. I'm not like, oh, thank you so much. Watch my other videos. No, get out of here, you sluts. You spent too long with me. It's weird now. You're making the place feel awkward. So get out of here, or I'll make you. Okay, goodbye.